What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is AJ Dent, and we're actually going to get into creating a website, what it looks like, the 30-day free trial, and how to land our first client within 30 days. What's the point of having a free trial that's 30 days long and we don't know how to get a client within those 30 days? So let's get into actually what it's like creating a website through Go High Level, your software. This is just a random account that I created under my software, Arctic Systems. And we're going to go into sites. When you actually get to your account that you create for that client, you want to go to your agency view. The agency view is what you will go into first when you get into your software. In the free training that I have, I show you how to create an account for your client. And once you created the account for your client, that's when you go into this section right here, where it has the dashboard, conversations, and all the features. All right. So let's go down to sites. And when we get inside sites, it gives us our funnels, websites, membership forms, surveys, the chat widget, okay, and the media and URL redirects. So from here, this is where we can choose what we want to create and how we want to create it. And if we want to create a website, we click on the big green button. And then from there, we can either type in the website name or go to a template library. We'll go to a template library. Let me show you a quick hack that you may or may not know about if you know what ClickFunnels is. So we wanted to create a website name. Let's call it Gems, right? And we'll use Gems as the industry to kind of start from whenever we go to our template library. So we went to Gems. We have our pages, our stats, our sales, our settings, but no information here because we don't even have anything set up yet. But if we add new page, we can put our page name, our path, like /home, /guide, /landing page. And lastly, our ClickFunnels URL. Now, if you're a fan of ClickFunnels, or if you used ClickFunnels before, you know that with with that platform, you have different integrations there as well. But if you wanted to use a ClickFunnels landing page that you have and integrate it with Go High Level, now you can do that. Simple, easy. It's a pretty big thing if you really did have a pretty awesome funnel that you wanted to keep. So now you can do that. So let's delete that out for now, and let's actually get a gem template. And whenever you delete, type it in, all caps, and you delete. So let that delete out. Let's check out our good old templates here. All right, so go to template library. And in the template library, you will see tons and tons of different industries to actually choose and start templates. Now, before we choose one of these templates, let's talk about our game plan, how we're going to get this first client within those 30 days. So sometimes whenever you run into clients, you'll have people that want to ask for testimonials. You have people that want to see some of the work you've done. And this is a great way to pull off something that you can show and offer to them of what you can do. And not only that, most people don't have a lot of experience being tech savvy with websites. So having them have a done for you template in minutes, you can literally create this with them in person if you choose to, however you want to communicate with that client. But our goal here is to deliver something to them that's going to be a good offer, a no-brainer, and for them to actually partner and do business with you. And to do that, you need to work for free. Now, you're not going to work for free long term, just for a couple clients to really get your foot going. But this is a good way for you to get a testimonials, get reviews, land your first client, and be able to give a service to a business without really having to do all the hard work in the beginning at first. And I say that because after you really get that going for the first couple of clients, that free work, when you really start getting clients through testimonials and reviews, you already have clients that's on your side. You have clients that's working with you because you already gave something in the beginning. So we're going to create a gym, for example, this industry, the gym industry. We're going to create a website through the gym industry, right? And let's choose what template is a good template to start with. Now, I see here they have 4 entire different templates, right? We have no pain, no gain, endurance. This is a pretty new one that they just came out with. Okay. So let's check out the new one that they just came out with. So I've never seen this before. This is brand new to me. All right. So you put your logo there as it says, increase your confidence and strength to face the challenges of life. That's a pretty good sentence for copy. Okay. They have services for kids, all different ages, even adults. Jiu-jitsu, they have a whole karate class. Okay. And then you have the plans and price and the options in there. So I feel like this is a pretty good template to start out with. And another great thing about Go High Level, they do want to confirm that A, this is a template. B, you're using this from us, obviously, with the software. And if you read the last sentence here, it says, I agree that this template is free to use and that while High Level has done its best to ensure all images in this template are royalty free, I understand it's my responsibility to make sure I don't publish images I don't have the rights to. So they want to make sure if you use this template, you're not using something that's not yours. This is theirs, but they're giving it to you. But if you choose to use something else that's not yours, that's problems. You don't want that because it makes them look bad, obviously. And it makes you look terrible. So let's use this template. Let's see what it's like creating a website so we can understand exactly where do we go from here when we do have our template. So let this load inside the website area here. It does take a couple of seconds. So let's see. Let's see. Looks like it didn't even load. Let's try it again. All right. Loading template. Oh, so it did. It did load. Just took a little longer. Let's delete one of these so we don't have to run into this problem later. Let's delete it. Let's dive into this gem template here. All right. So we're loading up the template, and the first thing you'll see is the home. So this is a one-page website. Now, you have some templates inside Go High Level. There's more than one pages. And just for an example, let me show you what those even look like. So if you ever run into those, you're not caught off guard and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to edit these. See templates. Let's check out this first template here. X gem, no pain, no gain. Okay. So in my opinion, I feel like the one we do have, this first one here, is more of a funnel, but we can still use it. This one is more of a website. So we click on X gem. You see what I'm talking about? There's different sections that you have to edit. All these you will edit. So memberships, you will edit the membership areas and what you want to put in there for membership. Coaches, you'll put the images in there. Scheduling in there. So just for the sake of this one being the biggest type of websites to create, let's click edit here. We'll talk about what it looks like inside of the website and actually how to manage and edit those. So let's start with this top section here, and then we'll go into the actual area here. You see all these different rainbow colors and sections. So right here is where you can choose between desktop imagery and mobile app imagery. So even with the mobile app, this is what it would look like, which is still good. Settings, you can change the SEO metadata. So the SEO metadata is what basically will pop up through Google if somebody typed it in. So the title, XGym, gym membership near you, or description is having a perfect body requires a lot of training. Basically the same description here. And this is the information that will pop up on Google. SEO preview. See what I mean? So next here is tracking code. This is if you wanted to add an actual tracking or footer code through Facebook, Google, whatever you want to add it from. Custom CSS. This is actual the editing of the website to look and move how it's operated to move. Background. This is just the background of the image. So basically where that lady is stretching her leg. And typography is basically the headline and fonts and stuff like that. Now, pop-ups. Pop-ups are basically what you will see on websites whenever it asks for your name, email, number, country, all the information. So you can actually edit and create your own pop-ups and integrate them with the websites you create. So that's a beautiful thing about Go High Level. And then here is the actual coding you can implement inside of the website. It may take a minute, but anyway, that's the actual coding you can implement inside of the website. Now, the section. So this is where I want to go down here and explain so you can get a better understanding of it. And then over here are the save button and the preview buttons. So anyway, let's go into the sections real quick. So you see all these different colors of these different sections, right? You have a purplish looking color, an orange, a blue, a green. And you may be thinking, what are these colors and how do they operate? Well, if we start with the green is called sections. And sections are where you can edit the entire section or whatever is going on in the entire section. So if we go to the first section at the top, is where that red area is. The second one is over the taskbar area. The third one is the whole background where the lady is stretching her leg. And then here's the welcome, the different services, the different coaches, the testimonials, and then lastly, the privacy policy area. So these are the sections. This is the entire section where everything goes into it. Now, rows. So rows are basically what is being held inside of those sections. You see how that blue is at the top of the red? So where the number is, where the address is, that's not actually what's being edited inside of that specific section, but that's the row. That's what's holding itself inside of that section. For example, this welcome here is holding itself inside the section. The no pain, no gain, that whole section is holding itself there, right? Now, this is where it gets tricky. Columns, that's the purple area, right? The purple area is the layout of what's inside of that row, inside of that section. So don't get confused here. Let me break it down even more. For example, you see how you have this space here, this little space here? So there's three of those. You can't see the other one because it's covered by this. But you have one that's on the far left, one that's in the middle, and then one that's on the right. That is the layout that's holding a certain format inside of that section that's holding those paragraphs and words and buttons. So whenever you're editing the column, this is just the layout of what's holding everything in its place. See that small square there again? It's just open space. So this is how some websites that use these type of functions and features kind of edit themselves to make the website look neat, clean, better looking, sleek, and stuff like that, right? Lastly, here's my favorite, which is elements. This is where you actually implement anything and everything you actually want to put inside the website. So paragraphs, that's where the number is. So if I clicked on paragraph, see how this whole side changed over here? You probably didn't see it, but let me try it again. See how this whole side changed on the left side? This is where you can actually edit what's being placed on the website. So we wanted to change the number, we can do that through elements. Now, let's actually edit some of this. Let's take out this number. Let's use a different number, right? So 1-800-1324, let's take out that number. That's not the actual gym membership number. Let's put the actual gym membership number. So we scroll down here inside a paragraph. Paragraph is basically typing in words, numbers, and stuff like that. That's not where you can put the imagery. So for example, we deleted this paragraph. It'll have an add element. So we do have a section, we do have a row, we do have a column, which is this purple area. Now let's add an element. This is where you can add any and every element for each single column or section. So if you want to add an order form, you can do it there. You want to add a navigation menu, you can do it there. Reviews, videos, images, you can add it all there. But for this, we just want to add the same thing again, a paragraph. We're going to take all this crap out, all these extra words. We want to take all that out. We're going to put a number. So let's do 1-800, scroll up it, manage this area. So you see the 1-800 we just typed there? So we're going to type, if I can get it again, I'm trying to click on it. Come on. I cannot get in there. It's too small. So these are the type of problems you can run into whenever editing. So it moved to the middle, but we can add another section here. Just take this out for now. Because I couldn't get my cursor back in there. So paragraph, let's take this out real quick here. Just put 1-800-752-9841. It's a random number. It could be an actual number. We won't ever find out. So, really? Didn't even add the 800s. Anyway, it's in there though, right? So we have it in there. And now from here, this is where we can edit the actual font size. We can add the different background color if we choose to, the opacity, the text shadow. And just to show you what this would look like, we change the background. It's a square, but we want to keep it how it is. So let's use this back button here and go right back. So that's the undo button, okay? Text shadow. We wanted to change the shadow of that 1-800 number. We can use strong and make it bolder. Use light fade, make it slightly bolder, or just none at all, okay? Letter spacing. We want to space out those letters and do like a 2px to make them wider. You see what I mean? Want to edit it to the left, edit it to the middle, to the right, you can do that as well. And then, as you can see, all this is changing in real time as we're doing this. Font size, we want to make this bigger. Instead of 14, let's go with 20. Right, it makes it way bigger. That's a little too big. So let's do like 16 for now. See? Last thing, content font. So we can change the font to a headline, content, or even a custom font if you choose to. But I like to leave it at content or headline, depending on how the website looks, in my eyes. Icon. This is my favorite because you can actually put in a phone icon here. See how it has the phone there now? And what we can do is change the font down to 14. Or not 14, let's do 12. And boom, now we have an icon with the actual font there. Let's go back to 12 and make it one line. And we can change the color. So we don't have it bold or anything. So we wanted to change this paragraph to, let's say, a bolder type look. What we'll do is copy it like this. I can't do it because it's in the way. It's not letting me edit it or get inside of it. But we'll copy it like that. Let's say we took this street San Francisco. See how this orange, I'm sorry, not orange, grayish looking circular thing popped up with the bold, italicized, underline. You can put a link there. That is how you would edit the actual wording. So let me do it here to actually show what it looks like. We chose to highlight here. We want to make the body requires a lot bold. We bold it and boom, just like that, right? So let's say we did that for this number section, for the element section here. We bolded, we can change the specific color of that bold text or the italicized text or the underlined text. But we didn't change anything, so we just want to make it white. Okay. You can even change the icon. Let's make that white. See what I'm going here? See what I'm doing here? So this is how you would edit certain sections of the website. Now, last thing I want to talk about is pop-ups. Let's exit out of this real quick. We're not going to save it. It's just an example for right now. But that's little small configurations of what you can actually edit with the website. So from here, let's talk about pop-ups. Just really quick here. If we wanted to make a pop-up, come on, load on up. If we wanted to make a pop-up, we'll go to forms, okay, or surveys. Let's go to forms for now, and then we'll click builder. Now from builder, you'll be able to add forms in by clicking the big green button, and that's the button you'll usually click whenever you're making forms or creating anything. And we'll be able to add the full name in here. We can add their number in here. We can add their email in here. And if you want to add it like address, city, state, you can do that as well. And if we wanted to save this form as is without any editing, without any of that stuff, and we want to integrate form, if we integrate it or link it, we can link this or integrate this with any other single platform that uses websites. So like Wix, WordPress, all that. We can take this code and embed it inside of the pop-up. That's awesome, right? So we're going to save this form as is. Now from here, we're going to go back. Let's ignore this. Go back to websites. And if we went to our gym membership area here, right? That's where it gets good. We edit the home page. We created our form. We created our website how we want. Now we can add our pop-up. So when the website loads up, we can click on pop-up. We can open pop-up settings. We can add a row. Now we will add just one column, something simple. We add the element. From the element, we go to form, where we just edited, right? Something quick, something small. We select form, form 1. Now we didn't save it, no, but this is the form we just created. So we wanted to create this form, and we use the action from the form builder. So if in the form builder, if the last action when they click submit was go to a URL or go to an appointment calendar system, however we would set that, it would do that when they click submit. And then from here, we can edit the padding. We can make it go down more. We can make it go up more. However you want to edit that. To actually edit the form itself, we will do that in the form builder section. So we didn't really have time to do that. Just want to show you guys what it'll look like. So let's get out of here and let's actually break down how we can use this to our advantage to land that first client within those 30 days. All right, so let's see how we can use that to land our first client within those 30 days. So I'm partnered with Go High Level to help you guys actually use the software, play with it with a full length 30-day free trial. And in those 30 days, I think it's fair that you guys should be able to land your first client. And the best way to do that is delivering free services just for a couple clients. And the way you would do that is basically number one, going out, finding those people or those clients to actually deliver your services to. So if you went to your local restaurant or your local gym membership or your local family, even your family members are starting a business, just let them know, hey, listen, I just kicked off my software company and I have some services I think you may like, or hey, I just got into the service industry and I actually have a system that creates websites done for you on the fly. Can I create one for you for free? And if you like it, you can purchase it. If you don't like it, hey, we never met. Or you can ask them to leave you a review, okay? And what you can do is go to their website template, either with them on Zoom or in your spare time, get together their website, play with it a little bit, check out some other YouTube videos on how to actually get small website, critiquing skills, so you don't feel like you're completely blind going into this. And when you create that website, you can deliver that to them. Okay, don't have to be fancy, just something small, something little, and you can actually add your automations in there. Okay, and I'll create another YouTube video talking about automations. You can add your automation in there, and whenever they go to that form that we just created and they're putting their name, their email, their number, they click submit, they get an automatic text that says, hey, welcome to Gym X. Here's a 10% discount on your first month free. Boom. They're like, wait, whoa, how did you do this? How can I get this? How can I keep this? And from there, you got your first client. If they like it, they can go ahead and pay that $100 every single month. And that $100 a month can be for hosting, management, and just continuous, partnership with them to work on different projects and stuff like that, or however you want to put that. Okay. So I'm glad you guys came by to watch the video. Appreciate you guys taking time to check out the website creation. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and knock that out right below. I'll leave more access to the free training in the description. I add the 30-day and a 14-day free trial as well if you chose to have a 14-day free trial. And then on top of that, guys, be on the lookout for more content coming soon. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. See you guys soon.